Hey guys, Sovereign Saurus here, welcome to a new video. So today I've got my latest pickups. We have three little sovereigns and we have that silver thing in the background. So interestingly, this silver coin is a £20 coin, so that is the face value. And I actually bought it for less than £20, so is that in a way like buying a £20 note for less than £20? Maybe. So yeah, to be honest, I bought it because it's the sovereign design, and we've got quite a nice drawing here on the side. The old dragon getting slayed. So just a little bit of info before we look at the gold. 15.71 grams of fine silver. So silver's about 55 pence per gram today. Silver's had a good little run recently. I saw the price went up about 4% one day, so pretty cool. But onto the sovereigns, let's just compare the two designs next to each other. So it is pretty much the same. I would probably pull this out, but the sort of cardboard casing is all one, so I'd have to cut that plastic out. It's not really in a capsule, so yeah, I might do, see if I've got a capsule that'll fit. So I was in the coin shop that's, I would call it like my local coin shop, although it isn't actually that local. But anyway, one of the most local ones that I can manage to get to. And I spoke to them, earlier in the week, just asked if they had anything. It was a pretty quiet week, didn't have a lot of stock. So I put my name on this 2020 bullion sovereign there and then, because that was all that was really there. Nothing much more exciting than that. There was some, scrap gold and bits of silver, but nothing too exciting. And anyway, I was in there for a while, just had a chat, picked up my coin, had a chat about the markets and things. And anyway, a customer popped in with a nice set of sovereigns, so I picked these two additional ones up on top of the one I originally went for. Now, the one on the left is a Melbourne sovereign, and it has the Melbourne mint mark. So just here, you'll see under the neck, this is Melbourne, but the real sort of draw to this coin, if you look at the detail, in the young Victorias, you can look into the sort of hairline, and I'm going to zoom in. So if your young Victoria doesn't really have any lines in the hair, if it's just like one big bald patch, or you can't see those hairbands on top, then it's got a bit of wear on it, especially on the high points. But this one is in really nice condition, so I was happy to pick that up. Look at the high points just in front of the knee of the rider, and again, not much wear there either. So yeah, it's an 1882. Don't think there's anything particularly special about the date, although I think it has a slightly shorter tail, this one, which is apparently a thing. So you can just sort of see, maybe compared to the one on the right, I couldn't really tell, but if you look in some of the books, there is details and these kind of things. So yeah, 2020, just a bullion sovereign. The advantage with buying the very modern ones is they've not obviously been circulated, so easy to get in good condition. And if you're going to go and sell these to a dealer, they're most likely going to give you the same price for the two. So if you can pick up the modern ones, nice condition, there's no worries there. Whereas some of the older ones, if they've been circulated for a bit longer, this is a good condition, but if you've got one that's been circulated, they might have lost a little bit of weight, and therefore just be a bit less attractive. So obviously, if you've got great condition coins, I'd say the older the better in terms of sovereigns. But in terms of the modern ones, they're generally in just nice condition already, so no one's really been, wandering about with them in the pockets and actually using them as day-to-day currency. So yeah, this is another young Liz, and this is the second portrait of Liz. So we had the Gilliks first, and this tube has 21 Liz's in there. My Gilliks are in another tube, so this is going to go in there, and that will put me another couple of dates closer on the date run. Obviously, I already have a 2020. I've got a few of those, but let's have another one in there. And yeah, they come from the mint with 25 in them, but it will just about hold 30 if you're keen, you know, so you can get a few more in. So yeah, once that tube is full, 30 sovereigns, you're looking around about £10,000 when it's full. And yeah, not a bad way to store your wealth, especially compared to the silver. But yeah, this is just a bit of a novelty. It's not something I would really bother stacking. I mean, these particular coins, but technically it's legal tender, and technically if I went to spend it, I'd be quids in because I didn't pay that much for it. But whoops, yeah, probably not something you're going to stack a lot of. So those are my pickups today. Let me know what you've been picking up in the comments. Have you been buying? Have you been waiting? Have you been holding? Have you been selling? Let me know. We'll talk soon.